In fact, if you listen to my testimony, I almost didn't know any non-Adventist. I was born into Seventh-day Adventism. I was born into an Adventist pastoral home. To make it even more Adventist, okay, make it even more conservative and Adventist, my dad spent most of all of his career, his pastoral career, in the Michigan Conference, which, as you have probably heard on some of the news with Adventism, there's a lot going on there. It's the most conservative. Why? Well, it's considered one of the most conservative Adventist conferences in the U.S. because it is the stomping ground of Ellen G. White. In fact, I lived most of my early childhood. I lived within an hour of Ellen G. White's memorialized home in Battle Creek, Michigan. My oldest brother went to Battle Creek Academy. Like we lived, my dad pastored Delton and Hastings. It was within an hour. It was probably 45 minutes away. My entire childhood was absorbed by absolutely everything Advent. We read Ellen White books for family worship. I don't know why we didn't study much of the Bible, but we read most of her books for worship. We studied the Sabbath School quarterly. We heard Adventist sermons, whether it was coming from my dad or whether it was coming from somewhere else. Adventist sermons. I wouldn't step into a worship experience in another denomination from what I remember until I was in college. And this was because in college, I was a pianist for a Methodist church, a wonderful church. I still am connected with those that I engaged with. My entire education, elementary, all the way through college, was Adventist, okay? All of it.